You guys have been making fun of the clap so much. I'm just gonna stop and it just cuts in because you guys are a bunch of cocks.
I like the clap.
So. Whoa! Don't be stupid. Yeah. I don't know if you can say that really too.
I like this.
Beware the clap, Jimmy.
Yeah, beware of the clap.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Teams Tournament. There will be trivia. This one is a fun one because, luckily for me, this is in my side of the bracket. But unluckily for me, as you saw already, me and Jay did not quite make it. So we do not get to play the winner of this, but the winner of this match will be playing Antonio and Robert Kastner, the high ground. Before we get into that, though, John, how are you feeling today? And what are your general thoughts and expectations for this match?
I think we got 4 solid players playing. Definitely people I'm familiar with. I mean, back when I first started movie trivia, Chad and Dylan beat the shit out of me. So like that's fun. And then I've seen Scott and Kirk play it about 1,000 times. So I think this is a pretty evenly matched teams match. So it's good.
I'm excited for it. Like I expect it's one of those things where I'm pretty sure Kirk and Scott have never played together, and obviously you just said that Chad and Dylan have been together. So I'm definitely curious to see if Kirk and Scott's going to have the same chemistry that Chad and Dylan had. But before we get into that, let's hear what they have to say.
All right, Kirk, we're here. I'm looking forward to this, us playing as a team. We've been faction mates for a while now, and I think both of us are similar in the sense that we both made it very far in other leagues, but have not been able to get that final crown jewel on our crown. So maybe this is the place. What do you think?
Yeah, absolutely. We've been working together for a long time now, and first time actually teaming up like this. And like you said, this might be the right combination. Let's find out. I think it's gonna be fun. Let's do it.
Yep, let's play. Let's have fun.
All right, Dill, what's up, man? Look, we've done this in a couple other leagues before. We know our stuff. I know these other guys know their stuff too, but how are you feeling about this?
I'm feeling good. First match in this league, got a lot to prove. So I'm excited for this one, Chad.
Yeah, I mean, it's a different kind of league, but I think we're a really good team. Looking forward to see if we can get the win today. So
that's right. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right. And as I predicted, they had not played together, and they they know each other, though. So obviously the chemistry probably should be there, but there could be some times where maybe they don't trust their guts, in round 2, and you go to multiple choice and Chad and Dylan, shoot or shoot. I don't know. But what do you think there's enough fire in this match? And if you had to play them in the championship, which, that would happen theoretically if you had to play one of these, which one, do you fear both of them? I guess that's the best way to phrase it.
This would be I think we're on the same sides. It would be like a conference final if we play.
No, it's top and bottom, but yeah, it would be.
You're going across. Okay.
Yeah, top. Cool. Yeah.
I honestly no preference here. I'd be happy to play either team. Honestly, the way Will and I play, I think we match up the same against both of these teams. To be honest with you.
I like that. So without further ado, before we bring everyone, here are the rules to round 1. All right, so with that said, John, I'll go ahead and take the odds. You take the evens?
Sounds good to me.
All right, so good luck, special practice. Picture this. Question number 1 in the category of movie release dates. What year saw the release of Why Him?
Haven't seen this movie, but I've been involved in several questions asked about it. So it's always fun.
I remember you asking one about it. So
I think I was asked about it.
I forget the stream you're on. I just had the background in here music. Off edited and then 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Kirk.
2009.
Dylan.
I want to say this was coming off the heels of Disaster Artist for James Franco. I guess 2017.
Scott.
I only vaguely know what this movie is. I said 2011.
And Chad.
I thought maybe 17, but I went 18.
You went to the other side of the coin. 2016.
Oh, I almost put
James Franco, Bryan Cranston, classic. Moose Piss, I think, as a...
Yes, Moose Piss. That was the Moose Piss question in the other match. I remember that.
Yeah.
Your second question comes in the category of Westerns. Who played the two male leads in 2007's 3:10 to Yuma?
Thank God you clarified the year, because someone would ask that
Yes.
after the fact. Like, can you let us know which one?
Did
Like,
you
no.
mean classic 3:10 to Yuma or the modern classic 3:10 to Yuma?
We no. That's why it's a 1-point question. You don't get to know that.
And we
5.
got 5,
There you go.
4,
Go ahead. Nope.
3, 2, 1. We'll start with Dylan
They were both in Thor: Love and Thunder together. Russell Crowe and Christian Bale.
and Scott
Russell Crowe and Christian Bale.
and Chad
Russell Crowe, Christian Bale.
and Kirk.
Didn't have it.
Russell Crowe and Christian Bale is correct.
All right, going into your third question, in scores and soundtracks. Who provides the score for Mission Impossible 3? Gotta love those franchise ones, because it's one of those you're like, ooh, did someone do multiple? Now which one? And if someone did multiple, did they do all? Because maybe this is the odd man out. So always fun with those. Or even the director ones. You're like, oh, someone's always doing those guys, right? Maybe
Or
not
it could
this
be
one.
or it could be the Amazing Spider-Man 2 and 15 people could be the composer. Who knows?
Fact check. 5, 4, 3,
Repeat the question.
2. All right, that is full repeat or just time extension?
Just a time extension. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
No, yeah, it's fine. I just always like to clarify. That is special practices first. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sounds like a spaceship in the background. We're gonna start with Scott.
It's hard because like a different person did every one of these movies. I said Hans Zimmer.
And Chad.
I went Michael Giacchino.
And Kirk.
I also went Michael Giacchino.
And Dylan.
I also went Michael Giacchino.
3 correct answers. Michael Giacchino is correct.
J.J.
Brad
Abrams.
Race, of course.
Yeah.
Your fourth
Well, I was
question.
thinking Brad Bird. You would have done Ghost Protocol, but whatever.
Your fourth question is in one of the strength categories. It's in pre-2010s Pixar, which is picture. This is strength. What type of company does Bob Parr work at in The Incredibles?
So you're saying the answer is not superheroing, John?
He works in like a private superhero firm in his family, but he also does something else.
There you go. So other than superheroing, what else?
What else happens? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Chad
Insurance agency.
and Kirk
Insurance.
and Dylan
Yep, insurance company.
and Scott.
Insurance.
Everybody got that one right. It is
Luckily for us, the key word was insurance, not agency or company. Your next question in the category of history/biopics. Who plays Johnny Cash in Walk the Line?
it's raining now over here.
Oh,
I
that's
probably
what that
should-
is.
I probably
There
should
you
move.
Oh, you're outside. That's
Yeah.
why.
I'm in my 3-season room.
There you go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Back over to Kirk.
Joaquin Phoenix. Joaquin Phoenix. How you said, Joaquin Phoenix.
That's fine. Dylan.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Leaf Phoenix.
There's different variations. Scott.
Whoever wrote these questions must have been studying James Mangold for something. I said Joaquin Phoenix.
Will's like JPO with writing. Sometimes he just goes down a rabbit hole. Chad.
Joaquin Phoenix.
All of you are correct. Shout out, Will.
Your next question comes in the category of musicals. So I guess Will did write this. The story of Alfred Packer is hilariously told in what musical?
I'm not honestly sure if I'm a fan of how you said hilariously. Hilariously? That's I don't know.
Hilariously.
Ironically, you said it hilariously.
It's written in the question, so I said hilariously, hilariously. 5, 4,
More the pronunciation, but I appreciate it.
2, 1. And we are on to Dylan.
I didn't have it.
Scott.
Couldn't even write anything.
Chad.
I took a guess. Hedwig and the Angry Inch.
And Kirk.
I said The Music Man.
Nobody's correct. Since Will wrote it, you should have known it was Cannibal the Musical. Cannibal the Musical.
Jeez.
Which is ironic. 'Cause that sounds like something you would watch.
I've seen it many times.
The 1990s is your 7th question. What does Preston hope to give to Amanda at the party both are attending and Can't Hardly Wait?
There's one answer we will accept. We know he wants to give her a lot of stuff, but there's only one answer we're going to accept.
Brian in the background, he has a famous answer, after dark that we jokingly say. We will not say that here. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're gonna start with Scott.
I just said a ring.
Chad.
I said a mixtape.
Kirk.
A letter.
And Dylan.
I said a necklace.
One of you is correct, and it is Kirk. We were looking for a letter.
Yeah.
Your 8th question is going to be in the other strength category at Specialist Practices Strength of Actor Filmographies. Who appears in Up in the Air, The Foot Fist Way, and Alien Covenant?
Talk about a collection.
Quite a repertoire. It's spanning genres.
A little something.
Yeah.
And we'll see who that is in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll start with Chad.
I said Danny McBride.
And Kirk.
Danny McBride.
And Dylan.
And I said Vera Farmiga.
And Scott.
Yeah, I also said Vera Farmiga.
Danny McBride is correct. 1 point for each team.
There you go. And your second to last question, I don't want to say the P word, in the category of crime. What crime does Jack Foley commit, which he is promptly arrested for at the beginning of Out of Sight?
Promptly arrested. They didn't waste promptly.
Fun fact, if you've seen it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We're going to start with Kirk.
Bank robbery.
Dylan.
I just said murder.
Scott.
Yeah, it's one of the greatest opening scenes. It's a bank robbery.
And Chad.
I also said robbery.
Except robbery, right? I mean, yeah.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's the crime he's arrested for.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't change the score. It doesn't change the differential in the score if we both give them the points. So
exactly.
Yeah.
All right. So going in your final question.
Your final question comes in the category of the 2000s. What 2003 drama saw performances by Julia Roberts, Maggie Gyllenhaal, and Kirsten Dunst?
I'm doing a new form of score tracking, so I can always remember. Because in teams, I'm not used to someone might have got a perfect round, so I'm separating it. So I'm curious to see if it lines up.
4, 3, 2, 1, and it pens down. We'll start with Dylan.
I said the Virgin Suicides.
And Scott.
Mona Lisa Smile.
And Chad.
I said Melancholia.
And Kirk.
Mona Lisa Smile.
Mona Lisa Smile is correct. With that, Special Practice takes the lead on the last question.
Nice.
Going into round 2, we have a score of 12-10. Is that what you have, Henry?
That is what I have, and good round from Kirk. We have 10 in here. Damn it! See, I brought up the perfect round thing. I wanted to mention it my first time ever doing that. And it didn't pay off. So we'll pretend I didn't just say that, and look at the rules for round 2.
Picture this. Here is your first spin.
And you start off with the 1990s.
Chad, what do you think?
I think this might be up for me, but with the swath of categories that we have, would you like to try to spin our strength, or do you want to just go with this?
I think there are enough other wheel slices that both of us are more confident in together, so I would say spin again.
Okay.
All right, spin again, please.
Okay, your second spin.
And you are going to be stuck with, or honored with, depending on what it is, the choice of Special Practice. So you can scroll down one more time, give them a reminder of what it is, and then you guys can decide what you were going to give. Picture this for there.
I'm kind of thinking.
What do you think, manager?
Haven't studied these gentlemen too much. I think romance rom-coms probably is the safest bet. I mean, they know animated, obviously.
Yeah.
I think they'd be fine at decades. So comedy or romance rom-coms. Yeah, let's go with
that's fine.
Romance rom-coms.
All right,
All
there
right,
we go.
romance rom-coms it is.
Right now. All right. As the married person, John, I'll let you read the romance one because clearly I know nothing about that.
But there's no romance in a marriage. Anyway,
Yes.
but I'll read them anyway. I dated for a while. All
There
right,
you
here we go. So, Chad and Dylan, you ready for your questions in romance and rom-coms?
And just a reminder, you
Yes.
still have all 3 of your repeats last time extensions.
Cool.
Yes. Your first question. What actress plays the woman staying with Tim and his family for a summer in About Time?
I'm not sure if this is the lead or not, Chad, but I know one actress who's in it. Is this the one they're looking for?
Yeah, I know the one actress you're thinking of, and I'm not.
Do you want to go for that?
5, 4.
You
I say
sure?
let's go for it. Yeah, Rachel McAdams. Final answer.
Fortunately, that is incorrect.
Okay.
Chance for a 2-point steal. What actress plays the woman staying with Tim and his family for a summer in About Time?
Margot Robbie.
Yeah.
Final answer.
That is correct.
For a 2-point steal.
All right, picture this. Your second question. What does Molly's ex-boyfriend do for work, which is intimidating to Kirk in She's Out of My League?
I haven't seen this, Chad, so unless you have an idea, we could go multiple.
Yeah, let's do multiple.
Okay, multiple choice, please.
Your multiple choice answers are A, football player, B, cop, C, cowboy, or D, pilot.
I think he's a pilot. I remember him being at the airport.
All right, I'm trusting you.
Pilot. Final answer.
Pilot is correct.
And
Good
one
job,
might
Chad.
call him Footlong, but we don't know why.
Movie about the second best Kirk from Pittsburgh.
No comment.
Your third question. Who plays the lead, Rachel Chu, in Crazy Rich Asians?
That would be Constance Wu, right, Chad?
I think so. Yes.
Yes. Constance Wu. Final answer.
For 2 points. And your final question. What drug do Seth Rogen and Charlize Theron take together in Long Shot?
I think it's is it Molly? Or no,
I
or
think that it's definitely
Or is it
something
weed?
that makes it. No, it's definitely something that they make them kind of like. I think it might be Molly.
I think
Actually,
so.
do you
too,
want to
yes.
go with it, or do you want to go multiple choice? Go with
I
it.
think so. Yeah, let's go with
Okay.
it. Molly. Final answer.
For 2 more points, Molly is
Nice.
correct.
All right.
I love the shoot mentality there. I really appreciate that. All right,
Go big
so
or go home, you know?
there you go. So after their quote-unquote opponent's choice romance, they do fairly well, go up to 15, but now we're going to bounce into special practices spin right now.
All right, special practice, your first spin.
And we are going to start off with the 1990s.
I feel pretty good about it. I mean,
Yeah.
we're only down 1 point. I say we keep it and work through it.
Yeah, I feel strong in this. Let's keep it.
All right, we'll keep it.
All right, 2 gentlemen that were alive in the 1990s. We're going to hear questions right now. All right, gentlemen, your first question in the category of the 1990s. The Iceman is the name of a drug lord in what 90s action comedy?
It's not Bad Boys, is it?
I don't know. You want to go multiple
Okay.
because I'm not sure. at
Yeah,
all.
let's go. I'm not confident at all.
Okay.
All right.
Multiple choice.
Is it A, Blue Streak, B, Hudson Hawk, C, Lethal Weapon 3, or D, Another 48 Hours?
So, which one of these movies would have a drug lord in it? I guess is the question. I don't think it's not. I don't think it's Blue Streak.
Can I get the options one more time?
Absolutely. Is it A, Blue Streak, B, Hudson Hawk, C, Lethal Weapon 3, or D, Another 48 Hours?
C or D, I would say.
Let's go C.
All right, C. Final answer.
Unfortunately, that is incorrect. Picture this. Is it A, Blue Streak, B, Hudson Hawk, C, Lethal Weapon 3, or D, Another 48 Hours?
They went with C, so I was thinking of green. Or it doesn't. Yeah, D. I was thinking.
I mean,
I was gonna say because green is C. So yeah, let's go D then. Finally.
I love how that never mind. We'll get, that is correct, actually. During your multiple choice, you guys did not do that, but it's funny. Your second question for special practice in the category of 90s. Who played Thomas in Disney's Pocahontas?
It's not Mel Gibson.
No.
Is that is Christian Bale in this?
Was he in this or was he in something else?
We should probably go multiple.
Yeah, let's go multiple. If it's
Multiple
even,
choice.
yeah, we'll take it if he's there.
All right. Is it A, Mel Gibson, B, Christian Bale, C, Kevin Kline, or D, Billy Connolly?
Yeah.
I think it's B.
Yeah.
Final answer.
And that is correct.
Mm.
Your third question in the category of 90s. Madonna and Antonio Banderas appeared in what musical adaptation?
Evita, right?
Mm-hmm.
Final answer.
That is correct. Did my favorite thing there, where the last thing you said, you follow final answer instead of repeating. It's not necessary. We know what we're talking about. Your final question in the category of the 1990s. What does Annie run over while driving the bus that she initially thought was a baby inside a stroller in Speed?
Cans.
They were kids.
Final answer, cans.
That is correct.
There goes my poker face. Jesus.
I know. I'm like, if you guys do the quote on it, I can't be a good host.
I mean, it's one of the greatest movies.
All
Yeah,
right.
it is.
So after round two, special practice takes a lead of 20 to picture this is 15. So before we go into,
I have 19 to 16. Is that did I just think wrong?
That's what I have as well.
1916, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think you might have given their steal to them instead of to them. So,
Maybe.
Yeah, that's what happened. That's what happened. We'll say that's what happened. 1960.
I edit. Relax. I'm trying to get my nice break. You're so bad at letting me.
I'm just gonna keep saying it, guys. Henry screwed up. He gave the wrong score again.
All right. So with that said, after round two, special practice takes a lead of 19 to picture this as 16. And before I kill John, here are the rules to round three. All right. So special practice is in the lead by 3. So we're going to start with picture this, and I will be reading your pre-2010s Pixar. Are you ready, gentlemen?
Yep.
Yes.
All right. For 2 points. Who voices Bo Peep in Toy Story?
This is Annie Potts, Chad.
Yeah, I'm down with it.
Yep, Annie Potts, final answer.
That's correct. All right. 1 point away from taking the lead and avoiding a TKO for 3 points. What is the name of the device Syndrome is building in The Incredibles?
Chad, we talked about it the other day. It's the
I know he builds the robot called the Omni Droid.
I think that's what they're going for. Do you want to go for that?
Sure.
All right. Say it, Chad.
Omni Droid, final answer.
And that is correct for 3 points and the lead. All right. So we're going to bounce over to special practice. They're going to go to their 3 regardless, because if they hit their 2, they'll be tied with more questions. So we're going to go to the 3. So, John?
So we'll start with your 2-point question in actor filmography. How many times has Sean William Scott been directed by Kevin Smith?
Oh, goodness. 2-pointer, jeez.
Yeah, I know, right? He's in Strike Back, and he was probably in Reboot because everybody was in Reboot.
I don't think he's in any of the ones that I've watched. Like, I don't think he's in Mallrats or Clerks 2 or any of that. Time extension.
Yeah, he's not any. Strike Back was his first one. That's the first one. He's
Okay.
in.
So was he in any of the weird ones like Tusk or?
I don't think so. No.
Red
It's one
State
or two. It's
Okay.
one or two.
Okay, we can go with 2 then. He's probably in Reboot, right?
Yeah.
2, final answer.
2 is correct. He's in Strike
Cop
Back
out.
and Cop
Thank
Out.
God.
Yeah.
Oh, there. Okay.
Cop
Well,
Oh, okay.
we got there.
The one he co-starred in. I was nervous you guys would remember Cop Out.
Oh,
and
right.
Reboot. I was like, oh my God, that would have been bummer. So yeah,
So-
tie game.
with
We're going to bounce through.
You have tied, and we're just going to give you your 3-pointer because you have more questions left. Your 3-pointer. Who starred in Water for Elephants, This Means War, and Penelope?
Reese Witherspoon, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because she's the lead in This Means War, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, let's make sure there's not somebody we're forgetting. Like Penelope is the movie about the girl with the weird face.
Yeah, that's definitely her too. Yeah.
Okay, Reese Witherspoon, final answer.
For 3 points.
And to take back the lead. All right, so we are going to jump over to picture this as 5-pointer. If you hit this, you add the pressure over for special practice to hit your 5-pointer. If you miss this, there'll be a second place finish, but high scoring match either way, so nothing to hang your head over. Are you ready?
Yep.
Once again, 3 extensions remaining for 5 points and the lead. What is the alphanumeric designation for the no return directive in WALL-E?
I think I just need that question again, Chad. But like, if you have any ideas right now,
I don't. So yeah,
okay.
you
Yeah,
can
let's
do
get
a
that
repeat.
question again, just because I need to like.
Absolutely. What is the alphanumeric designation for the no return directive in WALL-E?
Chad, I'm almost tempted to think it's the A113, but I don't know if that's used again in this film as well, or if it's a longer thing.
If you don't have any other things, I am not coming up with anything.
4.
We can do another.
Can we get a repeat again? I need to try and hear it again. Yeah.
Absolutely. What is the alphanumeric designation for the no return directive in WALL-E? You have 1 remaining.
Yeah, I mean that's the only number I can think of that is consistent through Pixar that's even coming to me. So
I would just go with that because it's something they
All
use frequently.
Yeah, if not, we played a good game. This is a hard question, but
Yeah.
Let's go A113. Final answer.
That is correct for 5 points.
Ooh, good job.
Good job, dude.
Well done.
Holy
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, it was good to talk it out though. We both got that.
Yeah.
Nice job.
All right, special practice reminder. You also have 1 extension remaining. 5 points for the win.
Your 5-point question in actor filmographies. Which comedic actor shows up in the films Big Trouble, Red Belt, and Who is Cletus Tout?
Which one's Big Trouble?
I honestly got nothing. Red Belt, I know, is a David Mamet movie, but I don't think I could tell you a single person who's in it.
I know Johnny. If it's a Big Trouble I'm thinking of, I know Johnny Knoxville's in it.
Okay.
That's the only person I know.
Let's use our last repeat.
Your repeat. Which comedic actor shows up in the films Big Trouble, Red Belt, and Who is Cletus Tout?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, because the other there's who else is in it? I forget who else is in it, but I think we got Johnny Knoxville.
I mean, he's a comedic actor. Like,
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Johnny Knoxville. Final answer.
And
your winners. Henry, you want to do it?
picture this.
We were looking for Tim Allen. Tim Allen.
God, dang it. Tim Allen was the other one. Dang it.
Oh, my God. That was a barn burner. We went down to the 5 pointers for each team, but we're going to hear for them specifically, starting with our first place finishers, and picture this right now. Ed and Dylan, wow. So on paper, you guys are just newer to the sphere in general. So regardless of how good you guys are, Scott and Kirk are names. You know what I mean? So regardless of how good you guys are, on paper this is an upset. But with that said, you guys played tremendous. So you guys could have played anyone in the history of any leagues, and this would have either been a amazing match regardless or a knockout win. So how do you guys feel with that being said?
I feel
dude.
amazing. I mean, and I gotta say, Chad had that 3-pointer. I had that 5. This was not one person leading the team. We collaborated and we just knew what each other knew, and this was a match made in heaven. And the other 2 guys did such a good job. They kept us on our toes. I didn't know how that last 5-pointer was going to go. I was totally expecting you to say that they won this. So definitely took me by surprise, but I'm very proud of us for what we were able to do, especially, just with just everything going on, very busy lives and being able to come together and study these things. Yeah, I'm proud of us.
Yeah. Kirk and Scott are fire.
Yeah.
I really thought they were just going to take us down, especially going having the lead a lot and stuff like that. And I made a couple mistakes. Like I knew in the back of my head 2016 for why him, and then the Margot Robbie. I was like, we shouldn't have shot our shit. We should have went multiple choice and probably gotten that point if we would have heard.
Yeah,
Margot
I thought
Robbie,
it was over.
I knew she was in that.
Yeah, once we gave up that 2-point steal, I was like, oh, well, it's done. But
if you didn't get that 5-pointer, I did not remember that at all. So I need to rewatch Wally, I guess.
Yeah, thank you to all the little Easter eggs of A113 being in a few of the movies on license plates, and it's a very tiny detail, but I'm glad we picked up on that and studying, Chad. Yeah.
Absolutely.
Like we said earlier, you guys are going to be playing Antonio and his partner. What's his partner's name? Robert Castor. That's right. So how do you guys feel about that? Any words for those gentlemen before you play them?
Dude, I mean, I've played, I don't know if I've played Antonio, but I've definitely played Robert. I mean, he's Robert Kastner. Like, that's, I mean,
this is
really
by far one of the scariest little quadrants of the bracket. I mean, any part of the bracket would have been tough, but these three teams in particular are, this was whoever we were going to play is going to be a tough opponent. So,
and I know Antonio is fantastic in geek, but he's no slouch in singles either teams. So like regular movies. So, and Robert's he's great at both. So, just all around trivia. So, great guys, but I'm scared. So we're gonna have to study.
There you go. Well, congratulations on that, and I'm excited for that match. So with that said, we're gonna go over to special practice right now. All right. So obviously, in any match, when it results in a loss, it's a bummer. But it's one of those matches where you guys scored a lot of points. You were able to get some steals. You had the choice of quote unquote opponent's choice. They did very well, but also you were able to get a 2-point steal. So it definitely didn't seem like, the worst decision. But ultimately speaking, these guys, your first time teaming up. How do you guys feel about, having teamed up? And then just what are your thoughts on your individual performances, Kirk?
No, I think we played great together for this to be the first time. I think our chemistry is pretty solid. I think we trust each other. We know each other enough to know what we know and what we don't. So I don't think that's a problem. Individual performance, I think we both did well. We got some tough questions around 3. It is what it is. But I hope we get the chance to play again together soon because I think overall we're a pretty good team.
Yeah, absolutely, Scott.
Yeah, no, I mean, I'm disappointed about the result. It was one of those matches where, we had the lead for the whole time, but they hung around, they hung in there just enough to make us answer the 5. And then it was like, oh, wow, we're answering a 5 now. This kind of came out of nowhere. But yeah, it was a tough question. We didn't get it. But, hats off to them. They played really well. They knew their strength really well, obviously, which helped them out in the end. But yeah, I guess I wish I'd gone for it on the Christian Bale one. I wish I hadn't changed Michael Giacchino. That you always have those moments when you lose. But it is what it is. Yeah, I look forward to playing again, hopefully after the tournament or something.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one of the ones you guys are a great team, and I would love to see it again. John, what are your thoughts?
Yeah, like I said in the draw special, and like I almost said to Dylan and Chad like a minute ago, it's like you guys are this definitely the way it's spun out. This is definitely the toughest quadrant. Like I think most pedigree teams are in this quadrant. So it was a shootout to see who's going to come out of it. So I mean, I would definitely nothing to be ashamed of here.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, in theory, if me and Jay played you guys, it could be, the same score one way or the other. And I wouldn't be surprised either way. And then obviously if you guys would have won and played Robert, it could have been the same score. And also sometimes randomly just a low score in ones, but I feel like it's so evenly matched that it would be a barn burner either way. But yeah, definitely look excited to see you guys, in teams again. And then Scott, you're still in singles. Kirk, hopefully, availability pop up when, the next season starts, and we'll definitely have you in there. So with that said, congratulations on a high scoring match, regardless of how, the turnout was.
Yep.
Sorry, Scott. All right. With that said, fantastic match. Obviously, as always, it's a bummer. I've been on both sides of the coin, winning and loss, especially with a high-scoring one. That any other matchup, that's probably a blowout with the 24 points. So it's definitely one of those. It is what it is. But that's why you love teams, and you just love having high-quality players in a tournament and in a league. So, John, final thoughts.
I agree with everything you just said. I don't know if there's anything else to say. I can't wait. I mean, I don't want the tournament to end. I think we're having a ton of great matches, but I do want it to end just so we can see a lot of these teams that got eliminated early come back.
Yes.
People are going to want to see these guys come back. So
absolutely.
let's run through this. If you're watching, schedule your goddamn matches.
And if you're watching this, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe. Make sure you comment below just your thoughts on this match, and make sure you check out me and John's show on Monday. There will be horror. Make sure you hit the notification bell because we don't know exactly when we're going to live. Spoiler alert, not today. Got some things going on.
Not today, but we will be covering Nope next Monday. So
that is a for fact. And then, hopefully now I have to edit this in quick turnaround. And then on Wednesdays, me and us bet how Let's Rank stuff. So shout out to Will Cohen, John, and myself, as well as Brian Michaels, who helps out with writing as well. So with that said, my name is Henry Confidential. That is John Marr, and show up every week because there will be trivia.